Super early in the morning. Today I'm gonna go up to the airport and take my dad for her first flight in my new plane. I'm a plane owner for the first time in my life, and my dad was the one who got me into flying in the first place, so this is kind of a big day. Let's hit it. Okay. Where would we be without headlamps? That's what I want to know. When I was in college, I was sitting on the couch. There was a commercial, 1-800-BE-A-PILOT. I picked up the phone right then. I called 1-800-BE-A-PILOT, and they said, yeah, there's an airport very close to you, Jefferson County Airport, close to Boulder, which is where I was going to college. And that was kind of the beginning. Like I just got hooked. It was amazing to be able to sit left seat and actually start to practice taking the plane off and landing it. You know, I think anybody that goes and takes their first few lessons in a plane realizes that it's a very hands-on experience. This is the wall. We just started putting pictures up here, which is kind of cool. That's the pits. This is Dad's ME2, which she had for a while. Well, that's our grandfather, World War II. That's my dad's dad. But I would say like the coolest one is this guy, because you get all of my dad's first 4 kids together. A lot of racing cars and flying planes. That's how she raised me. So it'd be cool to get up in the air and do a little sunrise flight. I want to make sure that everything on the plane is working, and then once we get back, Dad will show up and I'll take her for a flight. This is my new plane. This is 44 Golf. It's a 1968 Tabria Champion 7K cab. So it's got 150 horsepower. The cool thing about this plane is I'm the second owner. The guy I bought it brand new from the factory. Pre-flight is pretty simple on these things. You just kind of check the actuator arm, the hinges, make sure the fabric's in good condition. Pitot tube is clear. These bolts are very important. Make sure that these guys haven't backed out. Tires look good, brake calipers look good. Just make sure that all the bolts, all the nuts are on there properly. Check the underside of the wing, no tears, nothing like that. No nicks in the prop. We got fuel, I know we got fuel. We're ready to wheel it out. Keep the taxi nice and slow. Always a good idea to taxi a tail wheel nice and slow. The reason why tail wheels are so much fun to fly, but also very difficult, is because you really require a lot of foot input. For somebody that just wants to get better and better and better at flying, it's the right kind of plane to fly. All right, I say we can get up in the air at this point. Camarillo traffic, red and white Tabria, taking position on runway 26 for a downwind departure. Camarillo traffic.
Is that Brandon?
Yes, it is. Is that Jesse?
Yo, what's up?
What the hell are you doing up this early?
I got a lot of legs to do. I'll be back around 12.
You're such the man. I knew I liked you. Alright, here we go. We'll bring the power up. Keep the stick back like this. We don't need a ton of power. We're just going to keep it nice and light until this thing warms up a bit. Just slowly bring it up to speed. Bring that tail up. Now we're just driving it on the wheels. And it wants to fly already, look at that. And that's with very little power. I got plenty more power left in this thing. But we'll just be gentle. honestly, some of my earliest memories are my dad saying, all right, see the altitude? Trying to keep it right there on that altitude. And I would sit on my dad's lap and keep it on a specific heading and a specific altitude, so I'd just be staring at the gauges like that. My earliest memories of flying were doing that. Santa Paula traffic, red and white Citabria, abeam the numbers on the downwind for runway 22 Santa Paula. What we want to do at this point is calm down. Santa Paula traffic, red and white Citabria, turning final, runway 22 Santa Paula. And then we can use what's called a slip. So you can feel the plane is kind of like flying sideways right now a little bit, right? And what we're doing is we're getting rid of altitude that way.
All right, good on gas.
All right, we got ourselves out of Santa Paula, got some gas, and we are now officially headed back to Camarillo to go pick up my dad and go for a quick flight.
See you.
Beautiful day.
Yeah. All right, come sit. All right. So basically today I thought it would be a good idea for us to talk a little bit about the arc of my flying.
This is how Brandon does it. You did it the exact same way with both playing the guitar and flying. I hear about Brandon's learning how to play the guitar. Literally, years go by. And then one day, Brandon calls me up and says, I'm going to do my first live gig down at Malibu, what was it called?
Malibu Inn.
The Malibu Inn at the time. And I said, well, damn it, I'm going to be there. For a parent, you want to see your kid find their passion in life and what they just love to do. And I left that night thinking, that was so good. He found what he loves to do, flying. Same story. Since I had been flying for years and years, and Brandon would come up with me, and he couldn't even see over the dash. He had to fly IFR under instrument rules. And anyway, he's sitting on my lap, and he's concentrating and getting it, and then goes off to college. And never once did I ever hear from him saying that he was working on his pilot's license. And then all of a sudden one day, we get together, and he says, oh, look what I got. And he shows me his private pilot's license, and I didn't even know you were taking lessons.
Right. It's just been a hobby of mine that's kind of gone in conjunction with making music, where I make music 90% of the time, and then for that 10% of the free time that I have, like I love to just go fly and get in the air. And
life is good.
Yeah.
You know, I never have taken for granted the position that I've been able to build my life to. You know, I've had quite a few airplanes. This is my second P Baron.
you know, there's so much more value in learning how something works and taking care of it and feeling like it's an extension of you rather than just viewing things as stuff.
I always feel like I take care of my airplane, I take care of my car, the car and the airplane will take care of me.
Well said. That's
yes,
true.
will take care of me. My plane's got a buddy. It's not sitting here all alone all the time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Planes get lonely. Well, let's go fly.
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Oh, God, this is scary.
This is exciting. Nah, come on.
Scary. Oh, my God.
Let's do it. You want to get in first?
Well,
Please.
am I going to fit?
You'll fit.
You know how scary
Those
this
long
is?
legs.
My mouth is dry.
Here we are.
What I like about this airplane is it's so simple.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah. You can actually see the ground. My airplane, one, you're too busy in the cockpit.
And with the low wing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing all those things you got yourself into after the decathlon, because you went pretty much straight into like getting invited to do the race, right? The Toyota Grand Prix.
Yeah, that was 78, yeah.
Right, 78.
That got me started in auto racing.
That got you started in auto racing.
Yeah.
And then what got you started in flying? What year was
when
that?
I was a little kid
Yeah.
in Westchester County, in Tarrytown, New York. It was a long ride, but I could ride my bike to Westchester County Airport. And I used to go over there and watch airplanes take off and land. I wanted to get closer. So at the approach into the runway, there was this tree, and my dad was in the tree business. So I climb up the tree, and the airport police came over and kicked me out of the tree. And I always thought, when I was really little, I said, boy, if I was ever in a position,
Yeah.
you know, someday to learn how to do that, I'm gonna do that.
Right.
All right, let me take this thing. Let's see how it flies.
All right, go for it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. See if we can get some coordinated turns here. Boy, it does require a lot, doesn't it?
It really does, doesn't it? Yeah.
What a pretty day in Malibu, huh?
Totally. Oh, it's Brody's boat. That's Brody's boat right there.
No way.
Yeah. With the jet ski, with the green jet ski out the back.
That's, I would say we buzz them.
100%. Alrighty. Let's do one spin.
Sure.
Slow it down a little bit.
Right or the left?
Go left. Are you ready?
All right.
Slowing it down. One,
Slowing
two.
it down.
Brake.
Boom, there it goes.
Positive pump. Right pedal forward.
Straight. Yeah.
Easy.
So much fun.
Alrighty.
We made it.
I'd say we did pretty good, huh?
I think we did pretty good. We're alive.
We are live.
And the landing gear isn't bent.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, I'm turning you off.